So I'm very glad to be in this event, which is important because for companies, you know that in France and in Europe, we have the invoicing mandate everywhere. And it's very important for all the stakeholders to understand how it's working, what are the constraints, what are the benefits also, and how difficult or not difficult it is to switch to electronic invoicing. So I think that this kind of event where everything is discussed at different levels, operational level, legal level, fiscal level, is very interesting for everyone and very, let's say, useful for all the companies that have to prepare themselves to this critical change. So we discussed in the first panel about different views that are going on a European scale. So for the VIDA, what is VIDA for the company and what is interoperability and people and how it is needed for the company to and for the business and for the service provider to fulfill the interoperability requirements. And we also discuss about real, let's say, operational business case for companies. Make sure that we don't introduce too much change management for company if we want to have millions of companies going in electronic invoicing mandate.
We organized this event with the French, what we call the ecosystem, which is all of the different players from around the market who are affected by a big thing that is going to happen in France that the country has been preparing for almost 4 years now, which is the introduction of mandatory electronic invoicing.
Bonjour, aujourd'hui j'ai eu l'honneur de participer à cette conférence de Sovos qui a permis de discuter de plein de sujets autour de la réforme de la facturation électronique, mais qui dépasse ce à quoi on pense en général. Donc on n'a pas parlé tellement choix de plateforme, on n'a pas parlé data mapping. On a parlé en revanche du futur, et dans le futur il y a notamment l'intelligence artificielle et comment je pourrais utiliser les outils d'intelligence artificielle pour avoir la même visibilité sur mes données que ce que l'administration va avoir quand je vais lui transmettre toutes mes données de facturation électronique.
For me, this event has been particularly useful to meet French stakeholders in the context of electronic invoicing and also to hear the experience from various companies such as Procter & Gamble and others. Indeed, I think it will be extremely helpful for companies interested in adopting invoicing to participate in this kind of events, to understand the options they have in terms of services, solutions, what are the pain points and the, let's say, key benefits when it comes to select a solution, a service provider, but also for their own insight into policy, legislation and technology.